United States Supervisory Deputy Marshal Bass Marlowe. Today is November 20th, 2022, and the current time is 0630 hours. Sabotage of C-130 plane and station. Investigation continues. I'm set to meet with the station's legal expert today, who has indicated he's made headway with the circumstances behind the court seal on documents pertaining to Chaz Wolford. It apparently took very little effort given connections he still had within the U.S. court system. And I'm not sure if I should be impressed or quite alarmed. Have an interview set up with one of the main three suspects of interest in my investigation, Sabine Greer, cargo loader, and was in close proximity of both the plane and the tampered desktop system when the virus had been introduced. This isn't a smoking gun by any stretch. That said, nobody else I've interviewed or reviewing the assigned duty roster showed anyone else being both locations at the same time of tampering. Our third prime suspect is our resident blaster, Maurice LaMarche. For the record, as I am sure the Marshal Service isn't familiar with, the blaster is an individual assigned to use commercial-grade explosives on the ice. They measure, place, wire, and detonate explosives in accordance with relevant technical safety instructions and necessary station camp field safety procedures. Mr. LaMarche is... he's got a very interesting work record. Not to mention background as an 89 Delta in the U.S. Army explosive ordnance disposal. He's also nuttier than a fruitcake. Zeke typically gives him a very wide berth. The final tally of the DreamWax shipment came in, and whoever sent the shipment, Chinese organized crime, just lost $2.25 billion US dollars. It has been officially labeled as the largest drug interdiction in history. Thankfully, the media interest has almost completely died down. Only 1 or 2 interview requests a day now. Thank God. On the personal side, our glorious leader, Dr. Wainwright, arrived in Stockholm a few days ago to accept the Nobel Prize for his work in astrophysics, proving and devising a method to locate dark matter. Or to put it another way, is being given all the credit by Beauregard Loewen for the work that Josh Nichols, the murderer of Dr. Rodney, created. The station is televising the Nobel ceremony live in the large conference room, 0900 Stockholm time, 2000 station time. Thus far, nobody has signed up to watch. Dr. Jennings, that is to say, my Dr. Jennings, has elected to take all her leave and sick time since the arrival of her mother, Professor Magna Beckett Jennings. It has been a week since her mother's arrival, and she hasn't stepped 1 foot out of her berth. I've been bringing her food and other items, but she has stated she will not come out until Professor Jennings is off the station. The two of them have a rather contentious history, obviously, and the fact that her reunion with her mother had us both naked at the time certainly didn't help. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. I'm going to try and help smooth things over as best I can later today after my interviews are over. But I'm worried. Worried this will be a giant step backwards for Kendra. Her stuttering, her lack of self-confidence, her social anxiety disorder, all of them are back and with a vengeance. She has come so far, made so many strides, and accomplished so much, and I am torn. I'm torn between wanting to help solve this, torn by not feeling I'm supporting her enough, torn that I'm not able to put a bullet in Jocelyn's forehead. For the record, that is a metaphorical bullet, and I'm in no way indicating a premeditated motive to commit homicide. All right, I better end this before I implicate myself in anything else. This is Supervisory Deputy Marshal Bass Marlowe. Sabotage of C-130 plane and station investigation continuing.
Recording started.
Good morning, Franklin.
Oh, good morning, Javert.
You said you had something for me. Something you had found while researching the sealed files on Chaz Wolford?
Indeed, just one moment, and
Sent.
Legal work?
Oh, no. Just messing with people on Reddit again. Nothing like crushing the righteous indignation of a bunch of socially abhorrent hipsters taking up space in college classrooms or mommy's basement.
Which is it this time? Supporting or railing against the current U.S. administration policies?
Political Reddit? Ugh, that's so 2016. No, I'm pitting K-pop kids against death metal fans.
Yeah, that sounds very... anyway, so you found something of interest.
Oh, indeed. Took some digging, a favor here and there, reverting ownership of some legal dues owed, but I got some interesting results.
Okay, and they are...
Your suspect, Mr. Wilford, wanted on a bench warrant for failure to appear before a criminal court on a summons, and then magically let go. Works for the government.
He still works for the government, Counselor. The National Science Foundation is the government.
Oh, no, you sweet, sweet, innocent monkey-brained farm bumpkin. Not the NSF lowercase g. He was with the government with a capital G. As in General Service 15.
Wait a minute, Chaz Wolford was GS-15? I'm only GS-13. And after almost 20 years, who is he with? And what the hell is the GS-15 doing down here?
That's the curious part. With all this cloak and dagger environment you humans enjoy, I first suspected U.S. Department of Defense, maybe Justice. But no, Department of Energy.
Okay, the DOE? No, that makes zero sense. Are you sure your sources are reliable and they're not just trying to regain, I don't know, parts of their soul?
No. Doesn't work like that. You see, for something of that much value to be restored, the exchange only works if the intent is genuine. My offer to restore is of value, believe me. How can I put this for your tiny brain to understand? Oh, hey, I got it. If it isn't true, it doesn't shine.
And it's always Franklin's time to shine.
Yeah, that didn't make it any clearer.
Oh. Okay. Try this one on for your hairless simian brain.
Hey.
If me smelly the cheaty, then me no make dealy, eh?
Okay, you don't need to be an ass about it, okay? Just say it's like a demon ability or something. It wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard down here. Okay, so who tipped off the court of what I'm assuming was his government clearance and had the bench warrant squashed?
Hold on, I have it right here. Swipe down. Wow, my eyes are getting bad. Really need an eye exam.
Yeah, tell me about it. A newspaper print that used to be clear is now getting all fuzzy. I look across the room, it's kind of...
Oh, that's nothing. You ever tried to read cuneiform in a cave by candlelight? It's like eye strain on crystal meth. Damn Sumerians. It's because of them we established a vision plan.
Vision? Wait, are you telling me hell has health benefits? That seems kind of contradictory, doesn't it?
We have what they call health benefits. Not Blue Cross Blue Shield by any stretch. We got stuck with Kaiser... here it is.
Okay. It was sent by General J. Gordon, co-signed by the Massachusetts Attorney General's office.
So, again, this begs the question, why is he down here, working in a logistics position at the South Pole? He obviously has money already, friends in high political office who are able to get him off the hook for not appearing to testify.
Well, can't do all the investigation work for you, Javert. This should give you the info you need to help piece together a few more parts of the puzzle you're working on.
Right. I'm gonna need to think about this for a bit. If I dig too deep too fast, I could tip him or his handlers off.
Assuming he's a mole.
Assuming he is indeed a mole. And again, there could be just a very simple explanation for all of this, something I could just get cleared up by asking. However, I could spook him into rapping if he is indeed guilty. Yeah, I need to figure out how to play this one just right.
Oh, and if you'll excuse me, Javert, I need to school ThunbergFan223 on Reddit to how the Bangton Boys are nothing more than glorified karaoke kids and will never touch the musical aptitude and soulful sound of Morbid Angel.
Everybody needs a hobby, I guess.
Permission to dance my ass. More like permission to suck hard. How dare you, ThunbergFan223 exclamation point.
Keep up the good work.
Recording stopped.
Good morning, Miss June. Is she in?
Unfortunately, yes. Oh, Lord, I'm really trying down here, but I'm sure she is a very lovely person in her own way.
Look on the bright side, Miss June. Dr. Wainwright will be back on the station next week, which I can't believe I just said, and I can't believe that is a bright side.
Right? I never thought I'd see a day where I'd be missing Dr. Grumpy. Bless his heart. But this one, though, I can't wait for her to leave, driving everybody up a wall. Well, everybody except...
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, here you go, Professor Beckett Jennings. Late morning tea, just the way you like it. Oolong, loose, not bagged. Steeped 3 minutes. Almond milk warmed separately. Precisely 5 milliliters of sugar, granulated and not raw, with 2 milliliters of Sri Lanka Ceylon cinnamon.
I haven't seen him this giddy since the last version of Excel was released.
Well, I'm going to take my chances and see if I can help reduce the stress during the last week she's here. Make life a bit easier with whatever the problem is.
Maybe she just don't realize that a Medicaid card and a dress like hers don't belong on the same woman.
Yeah.
Oh. Pardon me, Deputy Marshal. Need to go locate rhubarb and custard for this afternoon. Oh, so wonderful. And how?
Pardon me, Professor. May I speak with you?
Supervisory Deputy Marshal Marlowe. What will this line of conversation pertain to, young man?
Well, this may be a bit awkward.
Oh, come now, dear. I do believe we left awkward behind us. No doubt in the same place you deposited your shirt and trousers before welcoming me on station in a traditional bohemian manner. Oh, and with my eldest daughter accompanying you.
How wonderful. You remembered me. Professor Jennings.
Beckett Jennings.
Beg your pardon, of course. Professor Beckett Jennings. That is the topic I'm here regarding. Kendra.
So, this is a social call rather than professional or station business?
It's actually both, Professor.
Young man, I've been asked to provide temporary governance over the scientific operations of this research facility. Not to act as a nursemaid to a station full of bacchanalian revelers.
Okay. The Dark Sector Lab has been without leadership for over 3 weeks now, and I'm sure productivity has diminished.
Oh, I assure you, I'm aware. Not only am I supporting oversight of the station in Lawrence's absence, I was sent here to interview a prime candidate for Dr. Van Zant's position. It seems, however, the candidate has come down with some ailment and is indisposed.
There is a very simple solution, Professor, one that would remedy the absence of a division leader and return operations to normal.
Supervisory Deputy Marshal. As I understand and have read, your position on this station is one of security and enforcement of U.S. laws, not as a scientist or supporting research advisory role. I would thank you to remember such going forward.
So then, you're not the least bit interested in Kendra or how she's been. What remarkable circumstances must have taken place to see her not only deal with her social anxiety, but to thrive? To become a cornerstone of the science and staff operations here at the Pole.
How Kendra chooses to behave and act in her private life is no longer a reflection upon me, and I will not have it be regarded as such. Now, I see here Dr. Karloff at McMurdo Station requested your presence on site for an enforcement-related matter. Shouldn't you be heading off?
She embarrassed you. Is that what you're telling me? Look, obviously there is a very complex history between you two more than the last 2 weeks, but we're talking about Kendra. You can't just treat her like any other scientist or worker. She is your daughter, for God's sakes, Professor.
I'm aware of who my children are, dear. Now, do you have anything of operational pertinence to discuss with me? My tea is still warm, and I'd like to enjoy it.
No, nothing of pertinence. Thank you for your time, Professor. Enjoy your afternoon tea, and be careful it doesn't melt that cold interior where your heart used to reside.
Recording stopped. Recording started.
Supervisory Deputy Marshal Bass Marlowe. Today is November 20th, 2022, and the current time is 1700 hours. I'm in the small conference room, and with me currently is Station Cargo Loader Miss Sabine Greer. Miss Greer, before we start, and this is just routine, I want to make sure you're aware this is 100% a voluntary interview. You are not under arrest. You are not being detained. You are free to get up and leave at any time you wish. No charges or allegations have been made against you. This is simply an interview. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. In our last interview, you mentioned Chief Bustamante had to speak with you regarding the ice cores being brought to the station.
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry if Doc Wainwright doesn't care about people or their feelings, but that doesn't mean the rest of us can just, shut all that off.
Oh, I get it. Trust me, Dr. Wainwright isn't one of my favorite people either.
Piece of He don't hear none of this, right?
No, ma'am. I'm the only person who hears it.
He's a piece of shit, then.
I'm not going to argue with that one.
He told Zeke to come talk to me.
He mentioned.
He need Jesus. What?
Nothing. It's just,
Oh. You mean getting Jesus to show up? Yeah, that only works when Zeke does it. Weirdest thing, right? You know what I think?
What's that?
I think it's like that vampire movie. That shit don't work unless you really believe. Damn, Zeke the most holy man I know. Of course it would work for him.
Interesting. Okay. Back to the events of the day. You said, give me a second. Okay, here it is. Okay. You said Zeke pulled you aside, said he understood why you were upset, that he was upset too because, we're not actual boyfriends, Miss Greer.
Hey, I don't judge. Only big man gets to judge people. You two have some sugar? Ain't none of my business.
We are not an item, Miss Greer. He's like a baby brother to me.
Oh, he ain't that much younger than you.
5 years.
You almost 50?
Yes, ma'am.
Damn. Baby, you don't look it.
Well, thank you for that.
What keeping you looking so young? No booze, no bread diet, something like that?
Okay, we're off the subject again. Can we,
I'm just saying. Some of us would kill to look like they still 35. Wait, I don't mean like kill.
I understand.
No, really. I never killed anybody. I mean, sure, I could make up a list of guys I knew.
Let's, Miss Greer, let's get back to that day.
Right. Okay. So, where we leave off?
Zeke came to talk to you. You were upset.
Right. So, yeah, Zeke made it clear. Head in the game. He was upset, too. His boy best friend was out there, too. Focus on work.
Okay, got it. Let's go back to the day the plane with me on it took off.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
Let's begin that morning. You started loading the plane up?
We started loading the pallets of materials into the plane. Materials being offloaded to the mainland. Waste, used consumables, items being retired in favor of new items.
Do you recall how many pallets?
I don't know, 10, 20? It was the last transport off the station for that season, so a lot.
After you were done loading?
We signed off on the upload. The plane cargo hold was sealed. We started the load and shutdown procedure for the season and went to go get breakfast.
Okay. And what time was this again?
We broke about 8:30. There was like 6 of us on loading that morning. Zeke said he and the rest of the DeWalt's had everything else, so go on and get breakfast. Lunch lady Alice was serving grits that morning. I love me some grits.
All right. Okay. What else do you remember from that morning?
Well, everybody up working in the station was shuffling about, getting ready for the winter season and seeing people off. Galley was quiet that morning. Always strange that first day when the quiet sets in. I remember Chris and Emery coming in and going on about their cartoon things like always. We heard Dr. Jennings singing her song on the PA. I don't really like country music, but it was all right, I guess. After that, I took my bowl of grits and walked down to the operations so I could see your plane take off.
And that's when you saw the person?
Like I told you last time, I saw somebody in one of our jumpsuits under the operations workbench fiddling with something. Shit, maintenance during season staff changes ain't nothing new, so I didn't think twice about it.
Okay. Humor me. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and think. Really think hard when looking back.
Okay, whatever you need.
You've had your bowl of grits. You've had a couple of spoons already and can still taste the melted butter and honey in your mouth.
Oh, Abby, you killing me right now.
Walking down the A-pod corridor. It's really quiet, just the hum of the station heaters. Heading down by ops and you see...
Some guy under the workbench.
And he has on...
Gray DeWalt work suit. He's on his back, working on one of the computers underneath.
You're sure it's a he?
All that padding. The size. Honey, I know all the DeWalt ladies. Only queens we have close to that size were down working with Zeke. He even said so.
How long did you see him when you walked by?
3, 4 seconds maybe.
Okay, let's try to hold on to that memory for a few more seconds. You said he had a bag of tools with him?
I mean, I guess it was his. It was on the floor by him, open, with a tool laying on the floor next to it.
Any chance you remember seeing anything about their face?
Nah, I'm sorry, baby. They had their knees up, almost touching the bottom of the workbench. I couldn't see nothing about a face.
Okay. I think we're good here. I appreciate you stopping by to talk with me again.
No problem. I hope y'all find them soon.
Recording stopped.
Please go away. I don't feel very good.
Sweetie, it's Bass. Will you please open the door?
Is she off? I mean, has she left? Did she leave yet?
No. Sorry, she's still here.
Well, then I don't feel well, and I don't want to...
Baby, it's me. Please, would you let me come in? Thank you. Sweetie, Sweetheart, when was the last time you cleaned in here?
Oh, so not only I'm not good enough, and I have no place in, but I also need to.
No, honey. Look, I'm just very worried about you, and I haven't ever seen you like.
She's the absolute worst, Bass. You have no idea what growing up with. I mean, she's always been.
I can't even fathom what you and your siblings must have gone through growing up. I only interacted with her twice in the past week, but that was enough to make my own opinion. Everybody on station, she has them absolutely miserable. Well, everybody, but...
Oh my God, Thomas. Oh, he must be getting it worst of everybody.
No. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Kelly happier, more content, and having a real challenge. He's flourishing.
Oh, that's good, I guess. I mean, if anybody I was worried about, it would have been Thomas.
Kendra, look, Zeke just said he saw Dr. Jovac, Lorenz, and Professor, your mother heading in the tunnels about an hour ago. Obviously, they're doing something with the secret project. She'll be sequestered for a while. Would you please come out with me on the station? Just for an hour or so, just to get out.
Oh, no way, Bass. Last time I let my guard down, or my inhibition, the she-devil appeared, and I am staying right here until she's off station.
So then, all the steps that you made in the last year, the baby steps, you're not willing to acknowledge those? All that didn't mean anything to you?
I didn't. That's not, Bass. You know that's not what
I'm not saying that Professor Beckett Jennings showing up wasn't a stressful or jarring incident because your birth now looks like Emery and Chris's IT room, and it's almost getting the same odor. So obviously, it stressed you out.
You don't have anxiety, social anxiety. You don't have this.
You're 100% correct. I don't suffer. That's the wrong choice of words. I don't struggle. I don't struggle with the same struggles that you do. Okay? All I have to relate to is what you've explained to me. So in that sense, I'd like to think I have a general idea.
Oh, a general idea. Well, I have 2 doctorates, a master's, and enough lifetime experience to tell you, sweetie, you don't. I love you, Bass. I love you, and that won't change, but you need to understand. I hate Magda Beckett. You know me. You know me better than anybody, so you know I don't use that word lightly, and I hardly use it at all because it is a vile word, but I hate my mother.
That is very apparent. And from my own experience, look, I'm not trying to say I relate to what you're going through, and I'm not trying to compare or one-up, but your mother is a bully. An emotional one, as opposed to a physical one, obviously, but a bully by the very definition.
Oh, you have no idea, Bass. Growing up, Devin was an athlete. He was strong and fast. You put a ball or a stick or anything sports in his hand, and he was a maestro on every high school team and college team, and he was so handsome and he was smart. And he didn't even focus on it, but he could have been an engineering genius. He could fix anything with moving parts, like cars. But Mother didn't understand. She couldn't understand the allure or appeal of sporting events or things to do for fun. She and my father got into heated arguments about it, and I honestly think he joined the Marines to get away from her. And then that decision got him... She got him... And Mary Ellen, my younger sister, she left the house at 16. She got herself emancipated the same year my father passed, and it wasn't hard to prove a hard home life to the courts with that woman. And I was already gone. I was attending Harvard's physics program. But I know for a fact that Mary and my mother haven't spoken in over 10 years. She's never even met her own granddaughters, and I suspect she doesn't care. So bullies, Bass? Yeah, I have some of my own experience with bullies, and I know you're about to say that bullies like preying on easy targets or the best way to deal with them is to fight back, but I'm tired, Bass. I shouldn't have to fight. I'm tired of her behavior. I am tired of her bullshit. I am tired of her. I am in my mid-30s, and I've only recently started to really enjoy my life because I deserve to.
You notice that you're not stammering anymore?
Okay. You got me. Give me some nicer clothes, and let's take a walk. But I am warning you, right now. I best not hear an "I told you so." If the next 2 words out of your mouth aren't "good job," the 3rd word will be, "Ah, my crotch. Why did you punch me in my crotch?"
Good job.
Oh, you weren't kidding, Bass. Magda's doing a real number around here.
Yeah, Miss June and I were talking about that earlier. You know, it's an odd thing when you're actually looking forward to seeing Dr. Wainwright again.
I remember chatting with a few of her grad students one time, several years after they had her as a professor.
Mm-hmm.
And they said she was probably the smartest instructor that they ever had, and they felt absolutely challenged to excel, but that she had 0 people skills or anything close to empathy. I'd love to have her sit with Sydney sometime. I'm almost positive that she has alexithymia.
You're gonna have to excuse me, honey. I'm not familiar with that term.
It's, well, it's not classified as a mental disorder, really. It means you aren't able to experience or express emotions, like any emotion, as other people do. It's recognized as a personality trait, I think.
Oh, okay. Listen, Kendra, I don't mean to pry in your family business, but, did your sister Mary Ellen suffer from anything similar, or did your brother Devin?
No, thankfully, no. Neither of them had to experience, well, anything to the extent that I have. Most think I inherited my gifts for science and knowledge from Magda, but I think her gift to me was neurodivergence and trauma.
No, I don't agree at all. Look, you told me before, everything you've accomplished, everything you've earned was earned by you. You coming out of your shell, making friends and connections here on the station, that is all you, Kendra. She didn't have anything to do with that, inherited or otherwise, and from where I stand, you don't owe that woman a damn thing.
That's very kind of you to say, sweetie. You're right. You're right, of course.
I'm sorry. I have these old man ears. Can you repeat that, please?
My knee to your crotch is still an option here, Bass.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, let's not go there. Oh, but let's go in here in the large conference room. They are televising the Nobel ceremony. What do you say we just peek in for a moment and see? Whoa. Oh, sorry. You too? We just wanted to come in and take a look real fast. You know, you should really be doing that in your own berths.
Oh, come on now, boss. You two of all people should know how thin these walls are. Besides, I didn't think anybody would care enough to see Larry come get his science attaboy.
Oh, Frederick, the Nobel Prize is much more than an attaboy. Plus, who said you could talk, puppy? Don't make me get out the whip. Oh, wow. We didn't mean to interrupt your night out. Well, it's not like there's many places we can go to have our fun, all to ourselves. But then again, well, I don't really mind having an audience. Do you, pet?
No, ma'am.
That's my good little boy. Who's a good little boy? I'm just gonna go stand over there and watch something G-rated.
Rude.
What have I said about disrespecting women, Frederick?
Well, look, I think Kendra's right. We don't want to interrupt your fun time. And while I think this isn't even remotely the proper place to get out your extracurricular activities, I think I need to go find some bleach to wash my eyes and rethink that prostate exam I'm due for next week based on this.
Sweetheart? Now, Deputy, despite what fun I choose to have in my off time, I'm a professional at my job and I take it very seriously. I don't take what you might see out here and bring it in there. I'll thank you to remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, Pappy, do you need your bite gag back in place, or do you need a scratch right there? Honey, you should probably...
Okay, well, on that note, Mr. Ferguson, please tell me those are not your pants on the floor in the corner. Oh, put them back on, man, please.
You don't put anything back on till I say you may, pet.
Pass.
Kendra, why don't we give these two the run of the room? Some things I just don't.
No, I need you to look at the TV. Who does that look like in the front row?
What?
Dr. Wainwright is giving his acceptance speech, and it's more self-promoting than normal, but look there at that guy right there in the front.
That looks like Nick. That cannot be. That's not possible.
Well, then somebody who's the spitting image of Josh Nichols is sitting in the front row of Larry's Nobel ceremony. You two, you were both on the side of the mountain with Bass and Josh. But stop straddling one another and come tell me, isn't that him? Well, that sure looks like him. Boy has the luck of us Irish. Well, I thought you said he did a header off the side of the mountain, Deputy.
He did. I saw him do it. He fell into swirling purple mist, but that is him sitting in a tux in Stockholm.
I'll be damned. It is that pumpkin pie haircutter looking freak, all right. Look at this. Look at the way that tux is just falling off of it. You know, bigger pecs would make him not look like such a scarecrow. You know what I'm saying?
Poppy, if you've got time to analyze his body, I suggest you come back to attention.
This feed is live. Dr. Wainwright. Oh, he's in danger. We have got to get him some warning.
Oh my God!
What happened?
Fred has nothing on from the waist down. Oh, I can't unsee that.
What kind of fucking dog wears pants?
This is Brian Bradley. Thank you for listening to our show. We are commercial-free and able to do so thanks to our amazing sponsors. You can help support 90 Degrees by visiting our Patreon page. Go to 90degreespodcast.com. That's the number 90 and Degrees Podcast, all one word, .com. You'll find a direct link to our Patreon page where you can make a monthly pledge and get shirts, buttons, stickers, or even a shout out as an honorary station Polly. Speaking of, we'd like to send a special shout out to the following Pollies: Nick Wolf, Tatum Adams, Monica David, and L. Link. Thank you for your sponsorship. It helps and supports us in so many ways.
This has been 90 Degrees South. On behalf of the cast and crew, I'd like to thank you for listening. If you liked the episode and are enjoying the series, please remember to give us a like, a share, a tweet, send a raven, or review on iTunes, Audioboom, or your favorite podcast site. It helps us to get the word out and keeps the cold at bay. Until next time.
This has been a BMB production.